Hey guys! So I just wanted to jump on here. It's the day after Christmas for me anyways, so I hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas or holidays or whatever you celebrate. I hope it was good, and I'm excited for New Year's and New Year's Day looks. But one thing I received yesterday was this Estee Lauder kit right here. And I always get these for Christmas. I've collected a whole bunch of them and I absolutely love the quality of their makeup. So I just wanted to show you, it comes in a pouch like this, and basically you can pull the straps out one by one through the little piece here. When you open it up, it looks like this. So it comes with 2 palettes, a blush and shimmer palette, 2 lipsticks, some skincare items, a mascara, and a makeup remover. So it's the first time that they've given me like the full size of this repair serum, and I'm telling you, this alone is worth it because these are rather expensive, but I love this. If you have like a dry skin or eczema, this just feels amazing and it clears it up really fast. And then this cream is, these little pots last a long time because you only need the tiniest little bit as like a moisturizer. It's amazing. So I just want to play around with it, show you guys the swatches, show you guys the lip colors. So I started some of my face. I'm just going to finish it with these items here and create a little look with this, just to show you and to like let you know my thoughts on this little gift set before it sells out, because I'm sure they might be going on sale because they're like limited edition holiday items, you know? Okay. So this is the first palette. It's their daytime palette. It looks like this. And right off the bat, I noticed like all the other palettes I've ever had have had really huge pans. These have really tiny little pans. So like this brush is a little bit thicker, and this is like one of the main brushes I use, but even, I'll grab another one, it's like the exact same width. So this one isn't that hard, but it's a little bit small. So just letting you know that for future reference. But they're still like good quality. I'll show you swatches in a second of all of them, but let's move on to the other palette, which is, this one's their nighttime palette, which looks like this. So I'm going to create a look using both of these palettes real fast. So first in my crease, I'm going to be using both palettes because it comes with a red lip that I really want to try, so I don't want to go too dark on the eyes because I want that bold lip. So I'm going to take, what shade is this? It has the names on the back. Defiant Nude. Right, yeah, Defiant Nude. And put that in the crease, which is the second shade right here. It's very soft. Yeah, I feel like when I dip my brush, I see the like brush hairs going all over the place and like just the centers getting the pigment. So I really do feel like it is really small shade or pans for the shade. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but they are really good quality. I just have to build up this color a little bit. My brow hair is like out of place. I feel like that didn't do too much, to be honest with you. I'm going to take the shade right next to it, which is Savage Storm. And I'm going to darken it up a little bit more. Now I'm going into the nighttime palette, and I'm going to take, Envious Orchid, which is this last one right here, and put that all over my lid. It has a pretty like pink sheen to it. I really like this color. It glistens so beautifully. I think that this look overall will work really well for like New Year's, holiday, because this is extremely pigmented for like a light pink shade. It has like notes of lavender in it, but more of like a frosted color. And I'm really into it. Okay, and now I'm going to take this color right here, which is Provocative Petal, and I'm going to work that on the outer corner of my eye, just to darken it up a little bit, because I don't want that like frosty color to be so bright. I just want it more like on the inner part frosted. And this one looks like it would be a lot darker, but actually when you blend it out, it's a really, really pretty shade. More like a taupey brown. Then I'm just going to blend that all in. Really soften up the look. Then I'm going to go back in with the Day palette, and I'm going to take the first shade here, Savage Storm, and work that under the brow bone. This has a really light sheen, but not too much, like very, very light. It's actually really pretty. I actually think I'm just going to go for the mascara and see how that looks, because I really love this like pinky lavender shade on the interior, and I don't want to detract from that with an eyeliner. So I'm going to take the mascara that comes in this palette, which is in Extreme Black, which I own so many of these. Well, I've owned so many of these because they're amazing, and they always come with a kit. In different sizes, but this one's a full size one, and it's not waterproof, but it is very long lasting, so I was just double checking if it was this time, but it's not. But see, it's very pigmented. It volumizes my lashes extremely well. And it just glides on so beautifully. And what I really like is how many times you fan it out, it doesn't look spidery. It just looks beautiful. It just like sweeps them up. So this is definitely a really good mascara to use. I just realized I have this like little hair out of place. I'm sorry guys, I did not notice it till now. That will probably drive me nuts when I'm editing this. FYI, it's like 11 o'clock at night, and this is when I can film. But now that I've set up my lighting situation, I don't have to rely on natural light all the time. I'm able to do this at night when everyone's asleep, and there will be no interruptions. So I kind of like that better. Yeah, I really like that. I don't even feel like I need eyeliner for this. So that works out beautifully. Now moving on, this is their Pure Color MB Sculpting Blush in Pink Kiss, and their limited edition all over shimmer, which each year they have a limited edition all over shimmer, and I've featured last year's 1,000 times, which is like a corally pink color. But this is this one here. This is like a brighter pink than usual, and then this one's a frosty pink, so I feel like this would be a really pretty highlight, because last year's was too dark to be a highlight on my cheekbones, but as an all over like blush topper, it made the most beautiful sheen ever. So I'm gonna go in with this as a highlight first and see how that works. Ooh, it looks really pretty and like light. It has like a goldenish tone mixed in with the pink. I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, but in person it is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yep. put a little bit down the bridge of my nose. And Cupid's bow. Yep, this is definitely a more wearable highlight shade for me than last year's, for sure. I really, really like this shade. So now for the blush. I think this is going to be more worth it than anything. I really don't like the pans on the eyeshadows though, to be honest, overall. But everything else I absolutely love. I mean, I'll use the shades because they're going to be beautiful. It's always beautiful, but still. Got the wrong thing. Ooh, that's like, it looks super scary, but like on my brush, it's not. It's like lightly, like you can build up the color. I just really love how that looks. It's like a light rosy flush, and I don't want to go too crazy because the lipsticks shades that we have are about to be crazy. So crazy. So here's the pan zoomed in for you guys. Okay, now onto the Tulip colors that they have. They have this one here, and it's a red, beautiful color. It is in the shade Envious, and it's their sculpting lipstick. And here's a swatch of that. And then the other shade is in the shade, Irresistible. It's also their sculpting lipstick. And it's this like more mauve brownish nude shade. This one's definitely more wearable. I really like that. And I know I'll use that more often. But because I'm kind of going for this like New Year's Eve look today, I'm going to be using, what is it, Envious on my lips and trying that out. So let's see how this goes. I should totally line my lips first, you guys. I'm just too excited to play with it. And I'm going to clean it up with a little bit of concealer since I'm going to miss them. Just, go ahead. I think that lining, you guys, don't do that. Line them. Okay, so here's this shade on my lips, and it's a pretty red. It's not my favorite. Like, I don't know. There's not enough blue toned in it to like love this shade. But we can still make it work because it looks pretty with my mouth closed. I just need to whiten my teeth. So I'm going to go back on the bottom lashes and define them a little bit. So I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Max Volume just to, you know, add some more life underneath my eyes because it just looks weird that it's not defined down there. To define my bottom lashes a little bit more, I'm going to take this shade right here in the center, which is Provocative Petal, and just work that on the bottom lash line, just to define it a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this last shade right here called Envious Orchid and work that along the upper lash line just to define it a tiny bit more because I feel like it's not too much. There's a little bit of fallout in that though on this shade. In lieu of liner because I feel like liner will be too much with this look. And I'm just concentrating it kind of on the outer corner. I just love the way it looks on the inner corner there with that pinky lilac color. So yeah, if you're using the darker shades in this palette, I would definitely do my eyes first and not the base, but I wanted to go in depth with this, so I was trying to, you know, do all the other steps that I could first. Now that we're done with that, I'm just going to take this highlight shade again and put it in the inner tear duct just to brighten it up a little bit. And I'm sweeping it underneath on the bottom lash line too, just to bring a nice glow underneath as well. I just love how this turned out. It's like soft and pretty, but high impact at the same time. And then the bold lip. So overall, my thoughts, the skincare for sure is awesome. Definitely worth the money for this. And I'll list everything below on how much the kit costs and everything like that. The mascara is wonderful. Not the best for bottom lashes though, just because it is so pigmented at first. It's not like very drying or anything like that, so it does kind of smudge. It's a bigger brush, so for me anyways, I don't enjoy it for bottom lashes. And then the eyeshadows, I'm just a little bit disappointed on the pan size because they're usually a lot bigger, but it's usually in their holiday collections one giant like 12 color. So they divided it into two, which is a cute idea. I just wish the pans were a little bit bigger. And then I do absolutely love the blush and the highlight in this palette. They are just beautiful. So I definitely think it's worth it. If you haven't checked out Estee Lauder makeup, they are to die for. And the lipsticks, I would say this isn't my favorite red, to be honest with you, but it's pretty. You just have to have really white teeth to pull it off. And then this color is beautiful though, so I'm definitely excited to use this in another tutorial for you guys. And now for the swatches. Okay, so this is the night palette, and this is like 2 swatches of each color, so it's definitely a buildable shade. It's not like super duper pigmented, but they are really pretty and easy to blend together, so I do like that about this palette. But the shimmer shades are really pretty, especially if you wet them. I think that they'd be awesome. Okay, so these are all the shades in the daytime palette, and I think they're really pretty. I think I actually prefer this more than the nighttime palette, even though I do like the shimmery shades in that one. But these are way more pigmented, and the very center, like blue-gray shade is beautiful in person. You can see the blue flecks and the silver flecks, so I really, really love that shade. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope to get another video out before New Year's. I'm still learning this camera situation, lighting situation, so bear with me, but hopefully I get the hang of it, because it's a lot more different than my old setup. But yes, I know I'm rambling, so that's everything. I hope you guys enjoyed today. Love you guys. Bye!